Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip and today I've got a sixes match for you on Viaduct. It is UGC sixes steel, and right now we're looking at Hobbs, who's looking awesome with his tie and his shiny little hat right there. So let's meet the rest of the players. How about it? On red we have PlatyPi. And medic is Mojo. Hobbs, as we see, is our snazzy pyro. So that's interesting. On sixes, we have Zephyr is Scout. Blue Beefman is Demo Man. Bakad is Soldier, and Alpha Yan Mega is Soldier as well. Over on blue, they are the fire breathing cheetahs. We have DSXMN as medic. BL AKFRZ is Soldier. They're not going to make it easy for me. Whisker Biscuit, there we go, is Demo. AEIOU is Scout. Ace is Scout as well. And then We Freeze is Soldier. So, really interested about this Pyro play here. But, we'll just see how that goes. Who to watch? Let's watch Ace's roller right here for the fire-breathing cheetahs. Let's see, is he breathing fire? He is not, so I am already disappointed. But both demos getting out to mid pretty early right there, though we do see PlatyPi doing a bit more damage. Demo Man, though, going down for them, also losing Hobbs right there, so already losing this mid-fight is PlatyPi. They need to back out right now. Well, Mojo is trying to get out alive, and indeed he will get out alive. Kind of a missed opportunity right there. He was all by himself. Maybe he could have been tracked down right there, but the Cheetahs, as I will call them for short, do cap mid, so time is ticking down right there. So of course we are on Koth Viaduct. That is King of the Hill, Pro Viaduct, so no snow. Got some additional features like the Pug Loaf, which we'll go to in a second. But we do have an Uber that will probably be popped soon for both teams, and indeed it is popped for the PlatyPis first. Cheetah is holding on to theirs for a very long time, but here comes the bomb in, and expertly popped right there by Cheetah's medic, saving his life, and his Scout and Soldier as well. Actually, no, lost his Soldier right there, so it's only a demo with a nice air pipe connects, takes down Zephyr, and it looks like Cheetahs will be able to hold on to this point for a little bit longer, but hey, there's a Soldier from nowhere. Oh, but God, trying to get some cool flank going on, but not going to happen. Whisker Biscuit knows that Pyro's there, and with that air blast, can be pretty lethal to a Demo Man or a Soldier. Blue Beefman, though, taking out Ace in the mid-air with those air pipes, seeing some good demo action so far. Whisker Biscuit definitely wants to get Alpha and Omega, but We Freeze takes him down instead. Somehow Mojo is still alive and actually going to fall back right now. Again, I think this is a wasted opportunity for the Cheetahs. They could really be running down that medic right there, but as I see, okay, he does have a, oh snap, he did have a demo win with him and an Uber charger ready to go, so in comes the push from PlatyPi, popped on the Pyro in sixes. Why not? Why the heck not? I like it. It was a successful push right there. They did take down DSXMN. That is the medic for the opposing team right there, so looks like Alpha and Omega is going to, we're just going to call him Alpha. Continue pushing forward and patrol these barracks right here, as Blue is definitely going to try to come up and I don't know, I wasn't saying anything really coherent there anyway. We're just going to pretend that it's over. Oh, and a nice headshot. AIOU. We're calling Vowels is on Sniper right now. So taking out that roamer for the Pies. I'm just going to call them Pies. Just taking all sorts of shortcuts with this cast. Oh, and then Vowels taking down Mojo too with a nice headshot. So that Sniper move already paying off. Sniper, of course, can be crazy lethal on a map like Viaduct. So that's definitely going to add a new dynamic for the Pie team right now. They are going to have to fall back as, losing that medic. Oh, and losing Blue Beefman. Ace taking him out right there as the Cheetahs push forward, and we'll probably be able to cap mid again right here. Mojo is up, though. Let's see what the roamer now for Cheetahs will do. We saw what a roamer for Pies would do, and actually, We Freeze is going to fall back a little bit. So definitely taking a different approach than Alpha did when his team had capped the point. A little bit more conservative, a little bit more sticking back and trying to hold on to the point, protect his team. Does get a nice shot right there on Bakad. Uber is popped on him mostly to save, I would think, his medic's life. Wasn't taking a ton of damage, but there's a lot of stuff going on right there. So probably the good move right there. Now he's going to try to, nope, he's actually, yeah, he's not as aggressive as as his opposing roamer. So that's interesting just to note. We'll see how it plays out. So far, it's playing out definitely in the favor of the fire-breathing Cheetahs, as they only have 30 seconds left to hold on to the point. Here comes a push from the Pies. Oh, AEIOU back on scout, forces that pop. A nice move right there. Yeah, that's not the pop that Pi wanted. They're just on the point, Ubered, and nothing good can come from that. Here comes a big jump in from Roamer, and will Freeze be able to do anything with that? We Freeze not going, well, nope, he is, what happened to him? I'm confused, but no, he's going to stay alive as Red continues to hold, or as Red came back to hold that point. So quite a bit of time though for Blue to work with. 1:30 is not. Oh, hello, Roamer Soldier though in on the medic, and Alpha and Omega does take down Blue medic. So a nice roaming pick right there. So finally we see that aggression paying off for Alpha. Will buy his team a significant advantage. We'll see if they can continue holding though. Right now we see Bakad, who's pocket, but actually up pretty far right there holding the cliff. And is he pocket? Yeah, he's not wearing the boots. I don't know. I just, maybe Pi is running some sort of really weird. I mean, they obviously are running sort of really weird strategies. It looks like we kind of have Pyro as pockets, so why not? That, you know, it's not a bad idea. Pyro could be sometimes the most effective class to protect the medic. Here we have another jumping soldier trying to come after Mojo. Mojo's going to get away, and he has this Uber, gonna pop it. Oh, Pyro on the point with an Uber. That's never fun. And Hobbs doing some nice work with Blue Beefman coming in and detonating stickies and taking out 3 right there, I think, on the point. So really nice defense from the PlatyPi team. Uh-oh, but here comes another soldier. We Freeze trying to get that kill. Oh, here come the needles. Will Mojo be able to get away? And it's just a Mojo versus this Demo Man and Scout, and Mojo needs to fall back right now. He is so hurt. So, but he's gonna survive. Somehow he survives. No, he's not gonna survive that one. He was playing with fire, metaphorically, and wow, it was a stand-up courage, an effort, but not going to hold it for his team right there. But a really good round from those two teams. So the fire-breathing Cheetahs take it 1-0, and we go to the second round. We'll watch a Whisker Biscuit on his rollout. Interesting right there, but he does get to mid faster than his opposing Demo Man. Blue Beefman actually don't even see him yet. Okay, finally some pills are coming out. Just staying back right there. Zafire trying to get in on Medic and not able to do so. Here we have another jumping soldier, Yan Mega, or Alpha, whatever I'm calling him, comes in, does take down Wee Freeze. Oh, but does not see the pocket behind him. Black Freeze was, oh, I get it, Wee Freeze and Black Freeze, I guess. Whatever. Was in perfect position right there to take down Alpha. However, Pi lost less players right there and have better position in order to take the point. I'm guessing not for long, though. Whisker Biscuit looks like he's very, very antsy and wants to push in here. They don't have this Uber. In fact, Mojo has a nice advantage. We'll see if they want to use it, but probably, yes, indeed, here it comes. They're taking a lot of damage from Whisker Biscuit. So, oh, Whisker Biscuit has got to protect his medic right now, and he actually will be able to survive alive. And his medic will stay alive too. Unfortunately, Mojo went down. Wee Freeze got the nice rocket on him. So, sensing this opportunity, the fire-breathing Cheetahs will push right now, and it is definitely a good opportunity. They're in good position right now. If Black Freeze can finish out this Demo Man, yes, he can, and this would be a nice position for them to cap. Where's the rest of the team? Gotta watch out for these scouts, because one scout and the Pyro are alive. Oh, in comes Bakad from nowhere, from somewhere, obviously, but great job right there. And a reflect from a Hobbs. Nice, and that's why this Pyro is such a good call. Reflect rocket to take down Black Freeze. So ridiculous strategy, but it's working when you have such a talented Pyro as Hobbs. But we do have Soldier in from behind, but don't worry, Hobbs is on it, guys and gals. Let's get on the Hobbs cam, because again, something that you will not see often, which is running a pocket Pyro. But I guess he's not technically, well, I guess even if he's not pocketing, or if he's not being pocketed, he's still a standard class Pyro. I don't know what you would call it when you run him regularly instead of just off-classing. Because Pyro is usually an off-class, but not today, ladies and gents. And we'll just watch some of his reflect action, because, again, that's going to just change the whole metagame of these soldiers who can no longer just spam rockets at the medic. They have to remember that, hey, there's a chance that that rocket will come back at my face. So definitely changes the way they approach some of these offensive bombs and attempted medic picks, I would think. So I like it. I like it. Right now, Pi is holding on pretty strong to the point. Only about a minute 20 left for them. But again, all is not lost for the Cheetahs. As they, here they come with their push. No Uber right now, so it looks like, oh, I would say it was going to be a suicide push, but their medic is actually pretty far up right now, and actually medic goes down. Oh, man. Not sure what was going on right there. Sometimes teams will do a 4-man, 5-man suicide push, trying to get the medic to pop on the opposing team, and then that will buy themselves a nice Uber advantage. However, DSX, it was pushed up way too far and actually died with that push, so that it does exactly the opposite of what they want to do. And now DSXM is super hurt, and again at an Uber disadvantage. Mojo also super hurt right now, and I guess we've been giving Hobbs a lot of camera time, so alright. Alright, we'll get some other people. Bakad has been doing some nice work right here. Scout in on the point. I think that's Val trying to get some time. That will work. Mojo is so close. Oh, but Airshot taking down WeFreeze, and Val's going down as well. Bakad doing some crazy work right here. Now they're just going to swarm on the medic and Pocket. We'll see if they can't get DSX, and he is so dead right now. Hobbs taking him out. Just swarms of red players. Look, even Mojo's in on this action. He's bringing out the needles. He wants some kills. He is not okay with assists. He wants some of that blood on his hands. And it looks like that's going to probably be the round for Pi. Of course, there are some last-ditch efforts, but holy sh... Did you see that reflect from Hobbs? Sent Val's just like flying in the air. Wow, so it is a 1-1. PlatyPi come back with that round. A really, really fun round. And, good round, though, from the Cheetahs. We'll see what they can bring in this third round against that flamethrowing Pyro. Oh, man. Val's does go down immediately right there, but Sapphire is out for the Pi team. And, oh, actually losing Alpha, and, oh, so, okay, so, all right, lots of things going down. Roamer went down right there, but no Demo Man for the Cheetahs. We will have a Roamer in for Cheetahs. I'm trying to get something sort of pick on the medic, but he's actually getting out way more. He gets the health pack, but there is no he's surviving yet, and Bakad does take him down right there. So a nice follow-up, but did take the Pi team away from their sort of presence on midpoint right now, so they do get back, and Blue is not able to take advantage of that distraction of the entire Pi team running after that one soldier. We do have both Ubers popped right near each other, so they're like, okay, we gotta go find some un-Ubered people to kill. They do indeed. Oh man, Whisker Biscuit just connecting, taking down. Oh wow, Blue Beefman actually being taken down by WeFreeze right there, and looks like Mojo will survive right there, but he is really hurt. Gonna have to fall back. Only has his Pyro on him, and looks like Alpha just respawned. So they're in an interesting position where they just gotta wait and get those spawns and get that health up. It's not like Blue is really strong right now, because they were losing a few players as well. We're gonna check on the WeFreeze cam though, as he is spotted out where Red is pushing from. Oh, Black Freeze meanwhile getting an ice air shot, taking down Sapphire mid-air. That being the definition of an air shot. WeFreeze is gonna have to fall back right there. Let's follow up, see what was that a floating Demo Man? Oh, it's on the stupid rock thing. So a good job pushing back Red team. However, they do have this Uber. Oh, Demo Man drops off the cliff. He will survive though, and in comes this Uber. Oh my goodness, popped on Bakad, taking down DSX, and there we go. So a nice pick right there. DSX did have quite a bit of Uber charge, I believe. It was close to Mojo, but going down, and that's going to be a complete wipe right there. Pi team doing some nice work coming back from a very vulnerable position at last. Or not at last, but when they're at their spawn, waiting for spawns, and they were really hurt, but then came back very strong. Played that very well. Watch Bakad's cam, rocking the original. It is not unusual, it is original, which I originally hated, but I've been playing with it more and more, and it's actually a stand-up weapon, and I can see now why a lot of competitive players use it. It's also really fun to imagine how the soldier is actually holding this weapon, that it comes out of his belly button. But anyway, Bagad running that as well. We do have 100% Uber for Mojo. They are kind of falling back as Blue is pushing forward, but they know they have this Uber advantage. And there we go. Uber is popped right now. Gotta go after the med right here. DSX is at 89%. He is taking a ton of damage right here. Bagad does take him down with the rocket. Oh, man. DSX is having so much trouble staying alive right now, and I really don't agree with that push from Blue Team. When they're having such trouble keeping their med alive, bringing their med out when there's like 80% charge, and they know the enemy has 100. I don't know about that. Maybe it's some sort of sixes thing. Again, I'm not going to say I'm the best sixes caster, because I'm definitely the worst sixes caster. I just cast what I see, and I'm slowly learning some strategies, but we'll see if there's anything to learn from that. So definitely in comments, tell me what I'm missing. I watch Hobbs do some sniper action from afar. Again, I'd love to hear people's comments too on running the standard pyro in sixes. I think it's fascinating if you can get a pyro who's as talented as Hobbs, as we see here, who can just make those switches and get those air blasts timing down to protect his medic and really mess with the opposing soldiers' heads. Then it's absolutely a viable option. Oh, we have the crits coming off. That's what that noise was. Black Freeze just dominating, taking down Blue Beefman, taking down Hobbs. Mojo did get away alive, but he's the only one. It's a lonely existence for poor Mojo. He's going to hook up with Hobbs at spawn right there. But we do have about 58 seconds left, so the fire-breathing Cheetahs have done a good job taking down this time, keeping Red Team really in their out of their element, but like kind of pushed back in their I don't know what that place is called, behind the house. There we go. Again, excellent sixes caster, but you know what, sometimes, okay, never mind, we won't talk about that. Ace saw that Uber popped. He's like, you know what, I don't want to go there. And what is he going to be doing right now? He knows that Uber is going to end soon. Was going to try to go for a medic behind, and was actually caught out right there from Zephyr, who's doing some nice scout work protecting his med. Only 2 up right now for the fire-breathing Cheetahs. Red does recap, but fire-breathing Cheetahs only have 14 seconds left on this map to hold. Are they building Uber right here? Oh, snap. Oh, Alpha got in there very close and did a lot of damage to Whisker Biscuit, but Whisker Biscuit does survive, and they will have this Uber relatively soon. Mojo will not, so this could be an interesting development. I mean, it is going to be an interesting development. They're going to bring DSX out here immediately, and we'll see. He does survive to get that 100%. Oh, it's crits. Of course it is. That's right. They were running it earlier. We'll see if they can do it this time. Some nice air blasting work and firework, and wow, that crit's just not able to do what it could have. Hobbs does go down. We'll see though if it buys enough time for his team. Only Alpha is alive. He needs to get on the point. He does. Oh wow, incredibly close right here, but Alpha will stay alive. He's now going to be taken on Vals. Oh, and Vals was entirely healed. Don't worry, here comes the super medic, a little taunting on the point, and that's going to lose Vals some time on the point, and Red indeed is going to be able to come back here, able to cap it. Oh, but oh man, in comes a Black Freeze with an incredible jump, not able to get anybody. He does go down. Vals is down as well. Blue needs to stop throwing players one at a time onto the point. They don't have time to misplay this. They need to do a coordinated push together. They're in overtime, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. They may have crits here, but oh, it's going to be a pan-on-pan action. Whisker Biscuit taking down Blue Beefman. That's going to be a wipe, and that will be the round right there for fire-breathing Cheetahs. Absolutely crazy round, but that does take it 2-1 in favor of the Cheetahs. I like it. I like the use of the crits right there. They're actually running it again. So let's get on the Demo Man cam. Whisker Biscuit. Demo Man crits. King of the Hill. Viaduct. bad or good, depending on what team you're on. But he definitely has to stay alive. Took a lot of damage right there. Going to have to fall back a little bit, but getting some of those heals. It looks like we are kind of playing Pocket Demo Man, but I'll see how that. Oh, Hobbs with a nice reflect rocket taking down DSX. Oh man, and that's going to be the mid fight right there. Whisker Biscuit is still alive, but he is barely alive. I don't know what his I don't know what his plan was there, but it was not going to work. And there we go, an absolute dominant mid fight right there, courtesy of Hobbs and his M2. So he has really been rocking that. What? Alpha and Yamega is pulling out the off-classing engineer and King of the Hill, and he's not. What? I cannot wait to see what's going on right here. He's going to build a level 3 sentry at mid. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I'm wondering why he's running the Southern Hospitality. Actually, I don't know enough about UGC 6s to know what's on the whitelist, but I would think that Jag is on the whitelist. And that, of course, will build your building just a little bit faster. But with the Southern Hospitality, you get that bleed effect, which I absolutely love. It's very, very satisfying taking down a spy with that. So anyway, we do have a level 2 sentry gun on point right here. So absolutely crazy. I'm loving what PlatyPi are doing right here, and just actually taking the Sixes handbook and turning it on its head, or throwing it out the window, or burning it, or whatever metaphor you want. Let's see how this works. Sentry gun does take a lot of spam right there, and Alpha did not build a dispenser, so and he goes down right there. So it was a good try. It did actually attract the attention while from the blue team, and oh man, Mojo is up here in the action, and oh my god, he is so close. He pops that Uber as soon as he gets it. Well played. He does stay alive. We do see the Uber pop from blue as well. They switched back from that crit. Hobbs getting the kill on Whisker Biscuit with that extinguisher, and oh, DSX is also in trouble. Man, this is actually crazy. DSX going down. Hobbs, I'm sorry, Mojo is still alive somehow, somewhere. Bakad is trying to find his medic right there and protect him, and finally gets there. Wow, that was absolutely insane. Meanwhile, who's on the point capping? Somebody on blue didn't get the message that that mid fight was or that some sort of crazy fight was. Oh well, blue is pushing forward on that, so there you go. They don't have too much time. Only a minute left for PlatyPi. Oh, but DSX took a rocket to the face. I didn't even see it. It almost looked like a snipe. It went down so fast, but indeed he does go down at mid. Whisker is out of commission as well. Hobbs taking him down with the extinguisher, and that is a wipe. Let's see, what is my catchphrase? Get out the sham wow, because that's a wipe. I haven't said that in a while. I haven't seen a lot of wipes in a while. Of course, I haven't been playing, casting a lot of sixes, but this one has been absolutely crazy. And only 45 seconds left. We do have the Uber pop, interesting right there, as Blue Beefin is just going to try to push in, and they're going to do a little bit of spawn camping, maybe, but somebody got out. Somebody is trying to cap the point, and who is that pesky somebody? And looks like, did he even die? But anyway, we're going to see these last-minute efforts from the fire-breathing Cheetahs to hold this point for just a little bit longer. They have a ton of time, though. If they do get control of this point, it'll be very, very difficult for them to defend it and hold on to it for this long. Mojo taking a lot of damage. He needs to get out of there. Even though this is almost over, they can't afford to lose their medic at this point, because getting those heals, as everybody seems to be jumping and bombing on right now to midpoint. DSX did go down. We do have a ×2 on the point, but because Mojo stayed alive, he is going to have this Uber ready to push in. Only Bakad is up, but they're just going to do it, the two of them, taking out immediately WeFreeze on the point. Just got to finish off this scout. Not going to be able to take down an Uber medic by himself. Indeed, nobody can do that. Oh, the scout is still up here. Vowels finally goes down. He was playing a very pesky scout, but could not do it by himself. So there we go. It is 2-2. PlatyPi comes up with that round win. And we're going to the 5th round. Wicked crazy, I believe, is what they would say in Boston. Actually, I went to school in Boston. Nobody says wicked. It's actually very sad. Alright, we'll see if it continues to be any sort of other crazy besides wicked crazy. Blue Beefman going down immediately, and so does Whisker Biscuit, so these demos are out of the fight. Mid-fight, it is a mid-fight, no demos allowed, and they are very sad to not get the invitation. Sapphire going down as well, as this looks like a pretty strong push or mid-fight right here from... oh, that's what they were thinking. The Cheetahs were like, okay, we got this. Oh, but now DSX is all by himself. Okay, finally getting some support from Whisker Biscuit, who takes down Hobbs. That was very, very scary for DSX to see a Pyro coming right after him. And, he will pop that Uber. Where did DSX go? He popped it to save his life and then not able to find anyone, just now connecting. Red team also has an Uber of their own, so they're going to pop it immediately to try to defend this point. We're going to have a medic again all by themselves. DSX needs to stick with a partner right here, and hey, what's that demo man doing from behind? Somehow Blue Beef Man finishes off Whisker Biscuit before Whisker Biscuit could take down Mojo, who only has about 15 health. He will get away somehow, some way. He did his sacrifices to the gods this morning that enabled him to survive whatever nonsense that was. Black Freeze, or BLK Freeze, is alive as well. He's going to go for this jump on the medic. Oh, and takes out Blue Beefman right there. So nice job. That's going to force Red to fall back, it looks like. And Black Freeze. Oh, he's got to watch out for this Pyro. Don't shoot rockets at the Pyro. I thought they would have learned that lesson, but Hobbs does go down to some pills. And in fact, we did see Hobbs was trying to anticipate when Black Freeze was going to shoot the rocket, and Black Freeze kind of stopped his pattern of shooting. So, like, if you could just mess with the Pyro, thinking about when your timing is on your shooting your rockets, and then you can be very effective. But we'll see how Hobbs can adapt to that. Anyway, we did see the Uber popped for Red as they push onto the point, getting a lot of times on there, but oh, Mojo goes down. Val's taking him out right there, so Scout got in and dirty on that medic, and Mojo not able to survive. However, Blue did take quite a few casualties. They are getting a few respawns right now, but remember, we are 2-2. This is crazy close game right here. Let's watch Bakad as he goes in for something that was probably not his intention, but WeFreeze taking him out right there. So good defense from WeFreeze, protecting his medic one rocket at a time. We'll see who can win in this derpy scout battle. Oh, and Valves gets caught up on the rock right there, and Zephyr takes full advantage of that to take him down. And remember, Zephyr is 1 scout versus 2 scouts because Hobbs is in that scout slot, but he is, of course, playing Pyro. So, not fun for Zephyr if he ever gets caught in a scout battle 2v1, but that's when you call on your Pyro and be like, hey, remember how you weren't playing scout because you wanted to play Pyro? Well, now help me in the scout battle. Oh, Zephyr, actually, never mind. He can handle himself, getting 2 Ks right there on the cliff. We'll see as he continues to push forward. He does come across a fully healed scout, but Ace goes down right there. Zephyr, oh, no, can't stay alive. But we'll see as the push from Red is going to come. Oh, Uber popped just in time to save DSX's life. He had about 50 health left. Uber popped for Red as well. And the blue team is just going to be pushed back like crazy right here. DSX is super, super hurt. But Mojo actually not going to survive right there. Whisker Biscuits took him out. Whisker Biscuits still alive, but Val's trying to go for something. Oh, so crazy. These teams are all sorts of mixed up and nuts on the field right now. It's hard to keep track of who's coming from what side. I mean, it's a good thing they're in uniforms of blue and red. Otherwise, I would be completely lost. Anyway, 60 seconds left for the fire-breathing Cheetahs to hold on to this point. 2-2. It's getting crazy. They will play to 3 round wins, and then they'll go to halftime, and then whoever gets 4 round wins will win the match. So very, very exciting. I didn't mention it before, but both these teams are 2-0, so whoever loses will be the first to taste defeat, and that's never a good taste. Pretty sour. Sometimes tastes like cigarette ash or like rotten bananas or something. I don't know. Anyway, we have Ubers popped again. Blue trying to come in here and get that forced pop. It looks like it did work. Mojo's still alive though. DSX still alive as well. Blue does have these numbers. We'll see if they are going to push onto this. Again, they have a bit of time, only 50 seconds, about 50 seconds left. We'll see if they try anything tricky right here, just sending a bunch of rockets and a ton of spam. Mojo does go down. Whisker Biscuit with some nicely placed stickies taking out Red Med. Blue Med still alive. DSX trying his best to stay alive, and good luck with that, bro. He will, though, as only 2 up right now for Pi, and oh my god, did not happen. So Fire did take down DSX right there. Also, Whisker Biscuit, but then he went down in turn. We're going to have a Demo Man battle versus Soldier, but Black Freeze goes down. Here comes a Scout trying to stop the entire red team by himself. Will Val's be able to do this? He is not going to be able to do this, but it was a gallant effort. Here comes the rest of Blue to try to stop. At this point, again, they can't just like send players one at a time into suicide. They need to get a coordinated push. They have 15 seconds left. That's enough to get together a push. When they all just respawn, though, will it be enough time is the question. It doesn't look like it. Red is all charged or all healed up on the point, so Fire is kind of hurt, but he is a Scout. He actually just got the Uber right there. Uber popped on the point. Love it. It will serve its purpose right there. As everybody from Blue is trying to get on the point, nobody able to actually stay alive. And there we go. PlatyPi takes another round win, so that is a good half. Let's look at the scores. We haven't been looking at the scores because there's been so much action. I haven't been able to tab out of it. But not surprisingly, Medics are in first. But look at the crazy difference in points for Medics. We have 113 for Mojo, and DSX has 88. So Mojo has definitely been staying alive more often, getting those heals and obviously assists more than DSX. But look at number 2. Hobbs is second in points with 79 points. That Pyro. So really interesting stories to be told with these numbers. But the match is not over yet, so we will go to halftime and be right back. And we're back with the second half. Remember, PlatyPi is up 3-2. And I had a little information. PlatyPi is a spin-off Sixes group of the UGC Silver Team Spyro. And I've actually casted a lot of Spyro. They're Iron Team 2 seasons ago, and I've been able to follow their ascent into UGC greatness. Black Freeze trying to get in on the medic, but some nice defense by Blue Beefman. However, Red Team will have to fall back as they are very, very hurt right now. Blue Beefman still trying to send stickies and is still trying to send pills onto the point to get some damage done, but he is really, really hurt right now and gonna have to fall back and pretty much abandon this point for fire-breathing Cheetahs right now, who came out very strong, very aggressive. They know that their life is on the line right now, and they do not want to die yet. There's something like that. But yeah, obviously it is a do-or-die round for them. We do have both Ubers ready. DSX is not backing away fast enough, so we'll have to pop that Uber. He's just with his Soldier right here, and it's not a great situation for him as Red is flashing the Uber around. They have a lot of support. Oh, but here that's what's going on. We have WeFreeze, who's in here behind the lines right now, trying to do as much damage as he can. DSX actually did go down right there while I was following the exploits of his Soldier, and Black Freeze goes down as well as Refreeze. So there we go, both Soldiers down for Blue Team. The Cheetahs will have to fall back as they wait for their heals and wait for their Soldiers and possibly the fuel for their fire-breathing apparatus. Because I'm assuming there are no naturally fire-breathing Cheetahs in the wild, so they have to have some sort of fuel line hooked up to a lighter or something. It's probably very unpleasant to have that. Oh, we have the Heavy coming out for fire-breathing Cheetahs, pulling out the Fat Russian Man. This could be very interesting. We have seen some really interesting off-classing. Of course, the Pyro for PlatyPi has not really been an off-class, but a main class, an on-class, if you will. But we did see that Engineer earlier. That was not that was a failed experiment, but I like to see the experiment nonetheless. Heavy is caught out right here without his medic. He is somehow staying alive by just jumping, but finally goes down to, I think, the escape plan right there. I don't know how he stayed alive for that long, so I'm gonna give Black Freeze props, lots of props for that jumping, agile Batman. Although I've been told it's a glandular problem, so we're not allowed to call him fat. We have to call him momentarily larger than scientifically approved rate. I I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, PlatyPi doing well to come back and take this point right here. Black Freeze is now on Sniper, and interesting. We saw AEIOU, that is Vowels, I've been calling him, was on Sniper early in the first round, and he just kind of got several headshots out of nowhere. So I'm wondering why he hasn't gone back to Sniper. But indeed, we do see Black Freeze did die as Sniper, so we'll see what he comes back as. Kind of a grab bag at this point, and he's trying all sorts of classes. I don't know why. I think they just need to stick with what's been working, because these rounds have been incredibly close. It's not like the Cheetahs have been being outplayed. It's just kind of who gets the point at the last second, how does the timing end up, and stuff like that. But Black Freeze right now back on Soldier doing some great work right there as Pocket. Oh, we have a spy. Interesting. Alpha trying to go for the sneaky spy action. Not gonna happen. Black Freeze was not born yesterday, and he ain't nobody's fool, is what I've heard. Oh, see, that's why he ain't nobody's fool. Following up on Mojo, getting that huge medic pick, gonna buy his medic, and 100% Uber advantage, and they are sitting pretty right now on the point. Everybody up, getting the heals, 100% Uber ready and waiting. Let's see how they approach this right now. I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to sit back and have a party on the point, or do you want to continue pushing and just be super aggressive, maybe push right back to their spawn as they did to you once or twice? I don't know. We'll see. Ace just seems to be having fun jumping around. Oh, AIO Vowels is going to go for a sneaky little spot right here. Let's see, is anybody... Oh, he's got his party hat on, so maybe he did want to sit back and have a party on mid. But regardless, he is going to have to come and help out his team as Uber is popped on the point. Looks like it was a force right there as DSX did take some damage. However, it keeps the medic alive, keeps everybody alive for Blue as they wait for this last push from PlatyPi. PlatyPi will have this Uber relatively soon. And Blue Beefman taking down Ace right there on the cliff. Yeah, it looks like DSX wanted to take the cliff right there, but bad idea when the entire red team is coming in. Ubered. Oh, Black Freeze going down. Val's going down as well. DSX will get away alive, it looks like, for the time being. And, oh no, he didn't! Bacad finishing him off. I switched the Bacad cam right after he got that kill. So, a nice pick right there. We only have a minute left for PlatyPi to hold on to the point, but there's only 20 seconds for the Cheetahs. So this is getting extremely close. Mojo will have this Uber advantage, but DSX, I wonder if he's going to come back with regular Medigun. I kind of don't want to, leave the point, because that's where all this action is going to happen, no doubt. As Red is getting a lot of great numbers in here. Whisker Biscuit goes down. DSX, I'll try to find his cam right quick, and indeed he is still on that regular Medigun. So, I don't know, I thought maybe go for a quick, not a quick fix, but crits. You know, maybe a quick fix. I don't know if that's allowed in UGC 6s. Not allowed, I don't think, in ESCA, but it is allowed in UGC Highlander, so why not? Anyway, we only have 10 seconds left for PlatyPi to hold on to this point, but right now they don't have any real presence on the point, and Blue is going to take incredible advantage of that. Zephyr coming in with his overheals, trying to take out his fellow scout, not going to be able to, takes a pill to the face, and here we have this final battle between Blue and Red, good and evil, or good and good, because these teams have been great, and it looks like it's going to be a successful push right here for the Cheetahs as they hold on to the point. Can they hold on for 13 more seconds? If Red caps it once, Red will be the winners, and that is exactly what PlatyPi want right now, but only 8 seconds left. Can PlatyPi come back and take this? There's an Uber on the board. It's going to be incredibly hard, but hey, PlatyPi has this Pyro who could just air blast that Uber out of the way. Doesn't matter though, as Hobbs goes down, and there we go. Somehow with a crazy comeback, the Cheetahs are able to take the point, and that means we are tied. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen, 3-3, and this is why I love TF2. This has been an absolutely incredible match. All these classes have been doing crazy great work. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Alpha and Omega bombing in on the med. Can he get one more rocket off? He does. DSX goes down. Oh, he goes down to Whisker Biscuit, but you know what? Did his job right there. Medic down. Mojo's going to have a nice Uber advantage. However, Cheetahs are going to push forward, take this point. Bekad is kind of suiciding right there. Mojo will get out of there alive. Okay, he looked like he was in a vulnerable place right there, but the rest of his team was doing work cleaning up the Cheetahs team, and only 1-2 up right now for fire-breathing Cheetahs. The point is capped for the first time this round, and Red is just going to be super aggressive. They don't want to leave anything to chance right now. This is it. This, as Michael Jackson said, this is it. And it all comes down to this final round. Absolutely crazy how you can spend, 40 minutes of your time just battling out like crazy, and then it all comes down to 3 minutes in the very end. But that is TF2, that is esports, and that is amazing. So Blue Beef Man just going to sit there with his sticky trap. He's going to fall back because nobody ran through that little doorway right there, so he's going to have to come back and help out his team on the point. Does help out and take down Black Freeze, or actually, no, he didn't even get the assist right there. But anyway, I saw it. We'll see what Zephyr is doing as he's pushing forward, doing a lot of damage to AE, or is that Ace? I don't know, but he is going to fall back and help take down a Whisker as they're defending the point. So we're seeing some very smart plays right now from PlatyPi. They're keeping the... Oh, look at those reflex from Hobbs, not getting anyone in one, but very consistent, and that's as much as you can ask from your Pyro, and just getting those rockets, knowing that they are not coming anywhere near your med. So that's got to be such a load off your mind as medic, and yeah, definitely been doing that well. We do have the Uber popped from Blue. They're forced into it a little bit out of position, not going to be able to get what they want to with this Uber pop, and that means we will see Red popping relatively soon, and we do. Mojo went surfing for a little bit. He decided to take a vacation. He's come back from the coast, and he is ready to work right now as that Uber is wearing off, but kept most of his team alive. DXX did go down. Mojo taking some spam from opposing soldier, so he is going to have to get out of there. He doesn't feel very comfortable. Who is on Mojo right here? Vowels got in behind the lines and takes down Mojo. So that is a huge pick right there. So a nice scout pick. I've been on the red team for a while right now. Let's get some blue team action, because they've got to come back. They have got to get this point if they want any chance to win this game, and they do. It's been so hard fought that this is one of those matches that you have to win. There is like no reason not to. Ace is on Sniper, which is interesting. We'll see how that works. Only 30 seconds left. There's no time to do any creative plays, or they do have an Uber almost ready. They cannot afford to lose DSX right now, though, and it looks like Cheetahs will be pushing relatively soon if they can keep DSX alive, and no, DSX goes down. Uber is not going to be there for the Cheetahs. Oh man, only 2 up right now for PlatyPi, but they're going to just harass the point and hold on to time a little bit longer for their team. Zephyr does go down, and finally Blue caps the point for the first time this round, but they have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to tick down, whereas PlatyPi has 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. This is not a good feeling. This is not a good position for Cheetahs right now. They are very happy that they stopped that cap at the last second, but they are very, very lucky that they're able to do that, considering they lost their med with a nice Uber charge. However, DSX is, again, I'll say it, he's got to stay alive, and he's been having quite a bit of trouble doing that this match. Oh, take a look at scores real quick. Actually, it's a little bit more evenly matched with Mojo this round. And oh, look at this! Oh, Hobbs was on scout for half a second and then decided to go back to med. To Pyro. If you went to med, that would be really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a med switch in middle of a Sixes game. Whisker Biscuit thinking for a second this was Ready Steady Pan, but no sir. That will be next week. I do have a couple of those matches to cast. Heavy coming in unassisted, so is that a Heavy suicide? Yes, maybe. Maybe just wanted to switch classes right there, but we do have a blue Uber popped on the point, red Uber as well. We'll see if Mojo can survive this, but oh, doesn't matter. Everyone for blue is going down, and there we go. PlatyPi will take the point. 2 seconds ticks down, and that is going to be an epic game win for PlatyPi. Well fought from both teams. Let's take a minute to look at the scores real quick. Of course, this is just second half, but again, pretty much similar from what we saw the first half. Some really great stuff from PlatyPi. Really interesting really interesting strat. I love the Pyro on 6s. However, Cheetahs were doing great. They had excellent DM right there, which was really keeping the PlatyPi from rolling them with that interesting Pyro strat. So anyway, both teams great, and this is UGC Steel. This is awesome. This is so great. Anyway, thanks so much to Mojo who sent this in. I love games like this so much. That's about it for me, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good day.